Hey, welcome back to the channel, good friends. My name is Brian. I picked up the Pittsburgh 1,000-pound capacity engine or transmission support bar. I have a project coming up where I really do need it. I do have a cherry picker, and I do have an above head crane on a support beam in the ceiling, but I don't really feel like taking it off for this project. So then we can eliminate the cherry picker and the above head crane and just use this support bar, and then I have three choices when I ever have to support an engine, lift an engine out, keep it level. That's what I picked up the support bar for. Now, this was $83, picked it up at Harbor Freight. It is a Pittsburgh tool from Harbor Freight. We're going to review it today. Once again, this is the Pittsburgh 1,000-pound capacity engine support bar. Dual hook assembles for balance support, adjustment screw for loading and load leveling, rubber cushion support legs prevent damage to the paint, all steel construction, powder coated and finish, includes the standing block, brackets, adjust screw, rubber molded cushions, steel chain with handles, hooks, and hardware. Let's unbox. This here is all the hardware that you need to go along with the support bar itself. The standing brackets, the beam itself, the small washers, wing screw, large washers. Let's get it together. Okay, let's get the standing bracket taken care of first. So the standing bracket, we use the nut and bolt to put that together, and we only need to have a 17mm wrench or adjustable to tighten that up. Okay. Now we just put this right side up, and we're going to set the stand up like this. You're going to grab this washer. It's the middle-sized washer and the wing screw, and you'll put the washer in there. Feed the wing screw down through here. You don't need to tighten it because we're going to need to be able to slide this back and forth depending on how wide the engine bay lip is. So we'll get this one up in here as well. And it doesn't take long at all to have this part of it set up. Again, we're going to leave this side loose as well because this stuff needs to glide back and forth. Maybe loosen that up a little bit more. That's done. These guys right here are the supports themselves, and then the handles. So the supports, for now, we could feed up through, get the largest washer, and then get the handle started, and of course that's threaded, so we'll just get it started, and then we'll let it hang. Same thing for this side. Get the handle started. Just a couple spins, a couple turns. We'll let it hang there, and then we just have the chains. All right, let me pull a car in the shop and we'll show you how you can use this. I have an upcoming project where I absolutely need this. So let me show you how it's used. This can support engines and transmissions in the engine bay. So I have a project coming up where I need to remove a motor mount, but I want the engine to stay exactly where it's at. So I want to keep it supported and keep it level, and that's where the engine support bar from Harbor Freight and Pittsburgh tools will come into play. You can use a cherry picker if you want to. You can use an above head crane. I have one as well. However, with the hood attached, it would be best to take the hood off. If you're going to use the cherry picker or an above head crane, you can keep the hood on and just use the support bar, which is what I will choose to do for this project. I do have an above head beam in the ceiling where I could hook up a crane-like winch and lift. On all cars, you're going to see this lip here where the fender is bolted on, and that is exactly where we want to get the support bars and the rubber feet set in there, and those rubber feet will keep the paint from getting scraped up. So we just want to bring it in there, lift it in there, and line things up properly. Now, obviously, being that this tool can support 1,000 pounds, it's going to have a little bit of weight to it. So keep that in mind. Now that we have it, now you could slide it forward, you could slide it back, depending on where you want to grab onto the engine. You can look for a large bolt on a bracket somewhere. A lot of motors do come with a loop that you can hook onto to support it or lift it up out. And that's what you want to look for and find. So here's a great example of a vehicle that doesn't really have a whole lot to grab onto. You don't see a loop back in here or up front, so the best thing to do then is use a nice strong bracket. So this one right here would do, would suffice. You can use two sides if you need to keep the engine balanced and you're doing motor mounts on two sides. My project is a mount that's on the driver's side, so I really only would need one of these support bars here. So first we need to tighten this up. Now that we have it, you want to find it and line up right over top of that bracket that would be the strongest point to support and keep this thing leveled. Or if it had a loop, sometimes they're back in here, then you would slide this back and then right over top of the loop. And we need to tighten these up next. All right, we don't want this thing to wobble. We want it nice and supportive, straight up and down, and then tighten these up. And look how stable that is now. Next, when we are sure that we are over top of the area that we want to grab onto, then we'll slide our bars over, and since there is a notch here and here, these won't come inside any further, so we'll have to unscrew the handle. No big deal. No big deal at all. And we'll bring this support bar over into the middle, right over top of that bracket for the alternator. Once we get the thread started, so if we just let it hang here, the support bar goes all the way down below the bracket. So we need to keep threading the handle till we get it high enough to use the chains. Now I wouldn't take the support bar and just use this here to grab onto something, to grab onto, say, a a bracket or anything in the, or a loop, I would get it high enough so we can use this chain. Now, what doesn't come with is you need a nice long bolt so we can attach the chain to something. In this case, the bolt for the bracket would be perfectly fine. But we need to thread this support bar high enough that we can use the chain but also still have some slack here to tighten things up and maybe even lift if we have to and do the supporting. All right, we have the chain here. Let's go up a little bit higher. That would be high enough. And what we do is we drape the chain over like this. Just like so. We have it draped around, and we would take this down, remove that bolt, feed it through both sides here. Feed it through this link, through that link. And once the bolt is back through into the bracket itself, then we want to tighten things up. So clockwise, we move the handle and twist it, and it's going to tighten things up, and this is really getting nice and tight. It's getting taut. And you can take it far enough that when you remove the mount, it'll keep the engine exactly where it is, or if you need to lift it, just keep turning clockwise to get it higher, counterclockwise to lower the engine if needed. And then if you want to work on the mount on this side of the engine, drop the support bar down for this side, the large washer, get the handle started, bring the chain over, drape it around. Find your point of contact or something strong that you can bolt it onto or attach this to, and then you can take both sides or both mounts out and adjust either side to make the engine as level as you would need it. And there you have it, quick and easy. Again, we have the rubber feet here, and it fits perfectly in this pocket, in this notch, without scratching, cracking the paint. Nice, heavy stability. You can adjust it forward, back, and then you can adjust the bars left to right. A neat little way to stabilize the engine or transmission, no matter how it's arranged. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today. A nice tool to have around. You're not going to use it a whole bunch. I'm maybe going to use it once or twice a year, but you know, if a cherry picker or an above head crane is not an option, I don't feel like taking off a hood and having to align it once again. This is something that I can lean up in the corner and then pull it out when I need it. Very easy, quick and easy to put together. It's heavy, heavy duty for under $100, $83. Well worth it to me. Let me know down in the comments section what you use. Have you made something on your own that's cheaper? Have you found something cheaper? I'll put a link down below, but just visit your local Harbor Freight and you will find it there. This has been Brian from DIY Garage. I'll catch you guys in the next video.